It's Andrea Hess of SolarAlignment.com, and I am here with Emily Cleland, who's going to share a little bit with us about her experiences with solar realignment. So, hi, Emily.
Hi, Andrea.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, tell me how you got into solar realignment. How did you find it? What made you decide to study it?
Well, it's funny because I've always been interested in the different soul groups for the last few years of my life. And I ended up having a conversation with a coworker one day about the different soul groups, and then just realized that I wanted to know more, and because I found that there's a big interest in that for other people too. So I ended up just looking online, and one thing led to another, and I came across your course and just started listening to you, and I realized that this modality and what you have to offer is just exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed. So.
Did you think that you were going to be doing this professionally, or was it more for yourself?
It was more for my own curiosity out of anything, I think. But then when I realized that with the course you could offer it to other people professionally, I thought that was a super big bonus. So perfect.
And that's what you started doing, right? I mean, now you are starting to work and do readings for other people.
Yep, that's right. And I'm actually having a lot of good responses to the work. I find that my clients are just loving the information. They're really resonating with it. And, I've just had a lot of good response.
That's awesome.
A lot of good,
Yeah. So tell me what it was like for you when you were in the course, and how your intuition and your perception of your intuition changed while you were going through the lessons.
It definitely, the course definitely provided a lot of structure to my intuition, and just made it a lot more practical, more grounded, more down to earth. And yeah, I feel like it gave me a lot of confidence.
Oh, good.
There was some questions to follow and a protocol and everything. So I feel like it really did give me a lot more confidence in my intuitive abilities.
Were you doing other kinds of readings before?
Not so much. I was doing the energy work with my hands, that type of thing. I've taken a lot of courses with that, so I've always had that intuitive ability, but never to this degree. I feel like it's really just made it more streamlined. Maybe not streamlined, but more to the point.
Yeah, more efficient.
Yeah, definitely more efficient.
Yeah, so now you can go get the information you want and you're done. Now, do you find this having changed your own experience also when you're using your intuition on your own behalf in everyday life?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And a lot of the things that you teach too is, when you're going in to get information, know where you're getting it from.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the huge things too, and really being specific with what you're requesting. So I find now that I'm super specific and I know where I'm getting the information from, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it so much more clear, and I trust it too.
Yeah.
A lot than I did before. Yeah.
Yeah. Specificity is so key, and it's so empowering to us when we, instead of just sort of randomly saying, okay, I'm open, show me something random, it's more like, here's what I'm intending, here's what I want, here's where I'm going to go to get it, give me the answer. And it sounds so like cut and dry, but it's amazing how much more effective that information is. So how do you feel about your own accuracy?
Well, like you said, it's scary when you first do it, especially to people who you have no idea who they are, really. But the reaction and response that I've been getting is just like people are wowed by the information that I give them, because it's answering so many questions that they've had for, a number of years in their lives. And it's just, I really just trust it. If I get a strange answer, I just say, okay, well, I don't know why I got that, but I'm just going to go with it. And when I present that to a client, they resonate with it so deeply, and it just makes me so much more confident, because I trusted what I got and I gave it to them, and you know, it was kind of different, but everyone's so different and unique that it's so interesting when you give them that information and it really resonates with them. So
it's always like a little miracle, I think, in action, when, especially when we put ourselves out there like that and just go, all right, look, here's what I got it. It's not for me, it's for you. I don't understand it. And then it makes all the world of difference for the client. To me, that's always proof that the magic of our energetic connection and oneness is very real and very true and serves all of us, you know. So I love those moments. That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that too, because I think there's such a hurdle for people in trusting what we get and then presenting it to someone. There's really, if we don't work with clients, we never get that same sense of confidence.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's been huge. That's been huge in developing confidence, for sure.
Yeah, so now, because you're so accurate with your clients, do you also feel like on your own behalf you just totally trust yourself differently?
Definitely.
So
100%.
What kind of things do you use your own intuition for in your own life now?
Everything.
That's awesome.
When I'm grocery shopping, when I'm, you know, driving, when I'm doing anything, I use it.
That's great.
It's just a natural thing now. When I'm making decisions, it's always intuitive because I just trust it so much, and I've been able to remain unattached to things now. So I'm just trusting that my higher guidance is working through me. And one of my major things is what you teach, and I resonate very deeply with that, which is, our purpose here is just to express our divinity. So that's my intention every day when I wake up, is just to express who I am on a soul level. And if I'm doing that, then I know I'm going to be okay.
Of course. Because our soul is not going to take us down down a path that we're not going to enjoy. Absolutely. I love that. And when you're talking about it, your confidence really comes through, which is so beautiful when we can trust in the greatest part of ourselves and understand that, there's a bigger part of us that has the roadmap, that has a bigger perspective. And at the level of ego, we can't always see exactly where it's going to go. But if we just go with it, we're so safe in it. Oh, yeah, for sure. And life changes when you can come from that perspective. So, what are the biggest circumstances that have changed in your life since you've taken the course?
Well, I guess one of the major things is just being in alignment with who I am. When I started the course, you offer the soul profile reading, and so I know when you sent me that information, and I didn't really resonate with it at first. I think I was resistant to a few things, but when I accepted that and I started to align with who I was on soul level, everything started shifting. It's hard to explain. I guess just my dreams start coming true, and everything it just feels like everything's flowing more. And I'm just myself. I don't know how to explain it really, other than that, but things that I've wanted to happen for a while have just started happening, but in a way that is better than I could have even thought of. Yeah. And it seems like life's easier.
So you're manifesting way more effortlessly.
Oh, I'm manifesting so easily. It's almost scary. No,
it's great. That's how it should be, right? Well, and I love what you just brought up, because the truth is, like, sometimes when we're told who we are at soul level, we're like, really? Because we're not actually living our divinity. We're not. And so it's like, well, I don't know, that's sort of me, but not really. And yet, once we, and this is the part that always gets me, it's like, we have to choose it. We have to choose to align to it. And if we dare take those steps, it's amazing how suddenly everything opens up. And I mean, I run my entire business this way. I'm always looking at, okay, well, what expresses who I know myself to be at soul level more? And once I allow myself to go with that and just trust that, then, you know, it's like, oh, well, that was easy.
I know. That's how it seems. It just seems like life's easier now when you know who you are. And like, to me, that's one of the hugest gifts of this program is that I received that from you, and now I can give that gift to other people because I know there's so many other people out there seeking for this information as well and wanting to align with themselves on this level. And once you do, like, that's, to me, that's the hugest gift in this life.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, and, you know, life is, we're here to enjoy ourselves. You know, that's the part that we've so gotten conditioned that life is hard and we have to struggle and we have to work hard for what we really want. It's funny, as things are coming to you so easily, has there ever been a part of you that's like waiting for the other shoe to drop a little bit? Like,
yeah, of course. It's like, oh, this is too good. Like, this, something has to happen that, you know, this won't work out. Because it's like, yeah, it just feels like it's so easy and so good, and yeah, definitely it's a little unbelievable at times, but you know,
I love that. That's great.
You have to recondition your mind to believe that that's the way life should be, and the abundance consciousness is where we want to start living from, rather than the scarcity, which is what another lesson that you taught, which I really thought was awesome too. So
awesome.
So many goodies in your course.
Yeah. All kinds of things happen. Well, I just love that though, because I always find that we are very attached to the idea that struggle and hard work are necessary. So I love that what you're really sharing is that it's gotten unbelievably easy and everything's flowing and manifestation happens so easily. And there is a part of that is almost uncomfortable because it's so opposed to how we're conditioned when we're brought up. And, you know, everything that we see on television and in society is like exactly the opposite of that. I mean, I went through that in my business too, where I was like, well, this has to end at some point. It just can't just keep growing. Yeah. And then it's like, no, actually, it can. And there's a point beyond where we get, you know, where we start to accept abundance and ease, where then it just becomes playful and fun. And it sounds like you're on the path of definitely taking your business into this sort of playful, fun manifestation mode.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like, to me, it's just turned into a big game. In a way, a big fun adventure. It's like, okay, what can we create now? And, you know, which will provide value to the world and to other people. So yeah, it's starting to get really fun.
That's awesome.
It really is.
Yay, I love that. Yeah, because you know what? Doing our divinity, that should be fun. Right? Absolutely. Yeah. I know. You know, it's really funny. I was hanging out with a friend of mine and we started talking about abundance. It's an abundance of fun. It's like abundance. Why does it all have to be so serious, you know? Because the spiritual realm has such a beautiful sense of humor about things, too. Okay. And, you know, it can be fun and easy, and we're living our divinity, and it's not all so very somber, and we have to work hard. And, you know, I think the thing that we're really getting rid of now is this energy of, like, spiritual striving and spiritual achievement. You know, and just letting that go and just aligning to who we are and enjoying how easy life can be. So I love that you're modeling this for people. That's so valuable. Because when you're have your friends noticed this?
Oh, yeah, big time. Everybody in my life has noticed.
That's fantastic.
It's been a huge shift, and this has just been over the last 5 months. So
wow,
a lot has changed. And I'm really excited.
Fantastic. Well, Emily, I so appreciate you sharing this, because I think that lesson of ease and fun and joy is so important for people to hear. So I really appreciate you bringing that out. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I really appreciate you doing this interview. It was really nice.
Thank you.